wrestling was one of the first things that I get interested as a kid. And my cousin showed me John Cena match. And then from that day on, I was hooked. At least for the next 3 years because, I fell off from him. After he showed me the match, John Cena was my guy, He was my goat. This is around like '07, '08 when John Cena was the guy. It was all about hustle, loyalty, and respect. His matches against Randy always had me at the edge of my seat. Maybe '08, '09, shaved head, black trunks, fucking psychopath, no emotion in life, nothing, dude. I hated his ass. I hated how arrogant he was. I fucking hated him, dude. He was the guy getting in the way of Cena getting back his title, which means that he did his job. As a heel, Triple H, all of them, like Cena, Ray, were my guys. And recently, Eddie has become one of my favorite wrestlers, but I never got to see him wrestle. By the time that they started showing me wrestling, I was like 5 or 6 years old. So this is around, like I said, '07, '08. And by this point, Eddie had already passed away. But as I grown up, I gone back to see his matches. I seen his story, what he went through, and Eddie has become one of my guys, dude. Gone too soon, he had it all. Had the charisma, had the mic skills, that in-ring wrestling. He had it all, dude. He was a fucking star. Rest in peace, dog. I watched from '07 to 2011. For 4 years, I watched wrestling and I was into it. And then I just fell off of it for 12 years. I came back into it 2 years ago. Yeah, I came back into it 2 years ago, 2023, during the Royal Rumble. And it's because of this lady. This lady right here, put the picture, dog, was the lady that got me back into wrestling. I'm a man. I'm a simple man. I'm a weak man. I'm scrolling through Twitter, which is already not a good thing to do, but I'm scrolling through Twitter. This is true when the Royal Rumble was happening in 2023. I didn't know what was happening. I wasn't paying attention to it, but it just started being all over my feed. So I clicked on the trending stuff, and I clicked on the very first thing at the top. I don't know what it is. I just decided to click on it, and I said, this picture. And I'm like, yo, I didn't know who she was. I didn't know what she was about. I didn't know her name, but I was intrigued. After I saw that picture, I started to look her up and seeing who she was. I came across wrestling YouTube, which I didn't know was a thing, which of course is a thing because there's a niche for everything. Anything you like, there's a niche for it. Of course, there's going to be wrestling YouTube. I came across wrestling gifts, CBB, Suplex, Super Cake Studios, I think that's what I call. Came across all those channels, started watching, and I got hooked. And I've been watching ever since. Honestly, lately, I haven't been paying attention. It's seen this last year. My God, I just haven't liked anything they've done. Evolution was kind of cool. Naomi finally got her moment. Ever since 2023, I started watching. I want to say that I watch religiously, but I try to watch as much as I can. I got hooked on the Bloodline storyline, Cody finishing story, Judgment Day, Dom turning heel, favorite wrestler right now. But Dom is my guy, dude. He went from being hated. He did suck. I think people were right to criticize him because he did suck at the beginning. He was not entertaining. He was not interesting. His character was just being the son of Rey Mysterio. No offense. I love Dom, but that's what his character was. Once he went to Edge and Rey Mysterio, his career he started skyrocketing. He's the Intercontinental Champion. He's got the mustache going on, the mullet. Watching him go, become the wrestler that he is today. Dom's the best. I'm a fan, dude. Probably not gonna say this, but I got a bunch of wrestling shirts. I got me a belt. I gone into debt for them. Pay me. But I have really gotten back into wrestling. I went to my first wrestling show. It was during WrestleMania 40s, Road to WrestleMania. When was that, 2024? Yeah, I went to one of the shows. It was right after We Want Cody movement. I went to one of the shows. I thanked the fans. It was a house show. It wasn't one of the televised ones. It was great, dude. I fucking loved it. I took my brother to it. He wasn't really interested. And by the end of it, he wanted tables, We want tables. The second WWE show that I went, it was once they moved to Raw. I was in the second WWE show that I attended, and the last WWE show that I have attended was in January. When they moved to Raw on Netflix, I went to the second show that they did in San Jose. It was fun. I had a blast. I took a sign. I had my segment. It wasn't really my segment. They had the Judgment Day doing an interview. I was right there. People were going crazy. You could see my sign for 2 seconds. We will see When I check on Netflix, for some reason they cut the segment. Were probably being too loud. The Judgment they did the interview in that part, it was really close from where my seat was, and they had some security, but not really that much. People were going crazy. People were screaming in the back. I was one of the people in the back. I wasn't screaming. I'm not annoying like that. Like there wasn't that much security. Honestly, it was like a few people trying to hold everybody back. And then they interviewed Rey Mysterio on the same spot that they interviewed the Judgment Day, and bro, they had like 10 bodyguards. They had like a whole circle around them, so nobody would get close. Like it was crazy. Like honestly, they didn't care about the other dudes, but you can see who they care about way more because the Judgment Day dudes barely any security. But when Ray showed up on the same spot, he was surrounded by security. They wouldn't let you get even close to him. I don't know how to end this video. Thank you for listening. Bye. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah.